Have you heard the ocean breathe? In the deepest reaches of the Mariana Trench, a sound unlike any species we have ever known is making the very crust of the Earth tremble. It is a call from an entity that has transcended all biological limits, one that has turned vibration into a power of absolute dominance. This journey began 470 million years ago with a humble, jawless creature. How could a simple genetic code accumulate enough energy to become the roar of the ocean? Everything began 470 million years ago when the early lamprey appeared as soft, living ribbons, quietly clinging to ancient rocks with a circular suction mouth filled with small, horny teeth to filter life. The basal vertebral column provided the early lamprey with a resilient structural advantage, allowing them to stand firm in the currents without the need for brute strength. Rather than chasing, they chose a silent existence, laying the first bricks for a journey across millennia. This anchoring ability was nature's most primitive blueprint, nurturing our lineage's ambition to conquer the oceans for millions of years to come. That stillness was shattered by the 450 million year mark when the placoderm rose as an armored warlord with robust, bony plates. This was when nature took a powerful leap, equipping a creature with the first true biological jaws to tear through the water. Jaws completely shifted the world order, transforming the placoderm into an active, dominant hunter. Nature masterfully integrated steel-like protection with mechanical force, creating the perfect warrior blueprint for every perilous ecosystem. The birth of the jaw in the placoderm was the moment life shattered all barriers of size, granting the power to invade the planet's most challenging ecological niches. Moving away from heavy armor around 400 million years ago, the evolutionary bloodline found a sleek elegance in Caralepis. This basal ray fin fish possessed an aerodynamic body with flexible fins, setting the gold standard for speed for all modern aquatic life. The ray fin structure provided superior efficiency, helping Caralepis undertake vast expeditions into the open ocean. This freedom was the key that unlocked the path down to the darker, high-pressure waters of the planet. Mastering the currents with soft fins transformed Caralepis into a mobile predator, prepared for a grand invasion into realms where sunlight was but a distant memory. As light faded at the 80 million year mark, the early deep-sea teleosts boldly dove into the pitch-black abyss. They gradually abandoned traditional eyes to make room for a sensitive lateral line system, perceiving the slightest vibrations in the eternal dark. This migration turned darkness into a formidable ally for the early deep-sea teleosts. The ability to visualize the shapes of all things through pressure helped them construct a mysterious sensory language in a space where light was utterly consumed. These refined senses allowed the early deep-sea teleos to rule a dark kingdom where the power of silent perception became the ultimate force controlling life and death. From that foundation, 50 million years ago, amidst the nutrient-scarce trenches, the early swallower lineage evolved an infinitely expandable gastric structure with elastic skin and a maw that could open to its maximum. They could swallow prey many times their own size. This strategy helped the early swallower lineage seize every gift of fate to survive eternal hunger. Turning their entire bodies into energy storage sacks allowed them to sustain life for months after a single hunt. Prioritizing storage capacity turned the stomach of the early swallower lineage into a powerful weapon, more effective than the fastest fins or the sharpest teeth. Crystallized from that past, we find the black swallower in today's dark reality. This creature amazes with sharp, recurved teeth and a stomach that can hold prey twice its length and 10 times its own mass. The black swallower exists as a patient ghost, retaining nutrients efficiently to survive the harshness of the seafloor. Turning every rare meal into long-term energy reserves has allowed them to become true ambush specialists. The black swallower today is a mobile energy reservoir possessing a genetic code ready to explode in size as soon as the giants of the future emerge. That preparation erupts in 10 million years when the mega black swallower emerges at a length of 20 meters. With a reinforced skeletal frame and a mouth as vast as a cavern, they become a terror dominating the deep with unstoppable jaws. Gigantism allows the mega black swallower to capitalize on protein from colossal organisms, affirming its status as the supreme leader in a world of powerful titans. Every muscle fiber is optimized for the elite hunts of an ocean-scale entity. The pinnacle of greed is now realized in the magnificent form of the mega black swallower, the undisputed ruler of the Dark Kingdom. Yet size was not the final limit. For 50 million years later, the darkness is torn apart by an invisible weapon named the Dark Bloop. They utilize specialized vocal chambers, creating terrifying low-frequency pulses to paralyze a victim's nervous system from miles away. This power allows the Dark Bloop to hunt from a distance without wasting muscle on a chase. They have turned their bodies into living sonic cannons, radiating tidal waves that penetrate every obstacle in the deep ocean. This is the evolutionary moment when a sonic jaw replaces the physical jaw in the Dark Bloop, turning darkness into an invisible blade that shreds the eternal silence. After a 100 million year journey, the ocean gives birth to its ultimate entity, the Bloop. Standing hundreds of meters long, its colossal body integrates a sonar system powerful enough to map the entire ocean basin in a single breath. The Bloop exists as the grand soul of the sea, where sonar is not just for seeing, but a weapon of destruction through resonance. At this peak, every heartbeat shakes the entire ecosystem, turning the journey from a tiny fish into an immortal roar. The life of the Bloop has reached the boundaries of myth, marking the glorious end of the greatest conquest in natural history. A 470 million year journey is not just a change in size. It is an epic anthem of mastering the deepest vibrations of life itself. Do not fear the darkness, fear what is learning to converse with it. For down there, a king is still breathing and waiting for you. Evolution is the echo of time.